Yo, what up, YouTube? It's Rye. Now let me holler at you real quick. Life goes on, whether we like it or not. But we all have a choice to either move with it or remain the same. Remember, my friend, you didn't lose just because things didn't go your way. You're not lost just because someone did something to you or something happened to you that was out of your control. It's only a loss if you decide to let whatever happened to you dictate the rest of your life. It's only a loss if you let these negative thoughts or negative patterns that you've been in to remain in that course. You can always change courses. You can always go another way. You don't have to stay on that course. If you know that you about to lose control of the ship, or you know that course is leading to a bad route, it's time to switch routes. So remember that life goes on, and we have a choice. We all have a choice to either say, hey, I'm either going to stay in this spot and let life pass me by, or I'm going to move along with it and roll with the punches no matter what I'm faced with. So that's the choice that we have to make. It's never a loss. It's only a loss if you decide to stay in that and remain letting these negative things that have been said to you play in your head over and over again. At a certain point, we have to take a leap of faith. We have to move forward. We have to let go. And we have to remember that these things that happen aren't a part of our identity. They are just a part of our story. Because there's a difference. Whatever happens in your life, yeah, that's part of your story. When something bad happened to you, yeah, that's part of your story. But that doesn't dictate who you are. It's not your identity. So remember, life is going to go on whether we like it or not. And if you decide to keep marinating on the same things that happen, then it's going to be really hard and really tough and really difficult for you to play catch up, because you can get back in the game. But the longer you wait to do it, the harder it's going to be back to step back into who you were, because you're losing your progress. You're losing your strength. You're losing what makes you you. When you constantly putting the work in, you get stronger every time, win or lose. Because whether you win or lose, you get better. If you're not moving at all, then you're losing all the progress that made you you. You're losing all your strength. You're losing all your capabilities that made you you. Because it's all about practice. It's all about repetition. So even if you lose it more than you win it, you still gaining knowledge and getting better. But if you're not moving at all, then you're getting weaker. So whatever it is, whatever happened, you have to leave that alone. It doesn't mean that what happened to you wasn't good. You can acknowledge that, but it's up to you to say, hey, this happened, but I have to make a choice. Am I going to stay in this, or am I going to go on with my life? Because you can't allow that thing or whatever or that situation to live rent free in your head and let that put you in a position where you stop being you. Once you stop being you, once you start second guessing and stop putting yourself out there and stop being you and stop, being authentically yourself, that's when you really lose. When you second guessing, just showing off who you are. When you thinking, nah, I'm not going to do that. Nah, this ain't it. I'm afraid. Once you second guess or are self-conscious of where you stand and who you are in the world, that's when you lose. So remember, my friend, it's okay. Life goes on. Whatever happens, happened. What's done is done. But once you are looking over your shoulder, second guessing and self-conscious about simply just existing, that's when you lose. But once you take a stand, take that leap of faith and say, hey, this happened, this situation occurred, but I'm not going to let that stop me from being myself, being authentic, and staying true to myself, then you never really lost it all. Someone doing you wrong, people going to do you wrong. It's really on them, because you tried to show them a different way. You tried to show them, okay, I want to give you something better. I want to be there for you. And if they not willing to reciprocate that, you didn't lose, they did. People talk about they took an L. No, you didn't. How you take an L when you was true to yourself? You did the right thing, and someone else chose not to. That's not your fault. It's not your fault if you tried to show someone the light and they went into the darkness. That's on them. If you say, hey, take my hand, get out the pit, and they go right back in there, how is that on you? You gotta stop blaming yourself. You gotta stop putting unnecessary pressure on yourself. If they wanted to, then they will. And if they don't, then so be it. Remember, life goes on. Good or bad, life goes on. And as long as you remember that, no matter what you're faced with, you will succeed. Whether you win or you lose, you'll succeed. Because if you win, great. If you lose, you'll learn from it and become stronger. But hey, that's right. Like, comment, subscribe. I love you, family. We're growing, family. Woo woo. And you got this, homie. It's already yours.